One.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7 TV. It's that time of the week again. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Mr. Bob Zador. It's Friday.
Means it's the end of the week is when Bob's sitting here.
Only 2 more days to work this week.
That's right.
After this one.
Yeah.
Today and 2 more.
You never close.
No, heck no.
You never close.
No. Today and 2 more. Clean up a week.
Well, actually one, and then you start a new week, Sunday.
I kind of start mine on Mondays, but hey, whatever. They all just run together, see? They just kind of go. You know?
I know. Believe me, I know how that can be.
Yeah, that's all right.
I get some people coming in from on a long journey. They're coming in. They're going to come in tomorrow because trying to get here today was just. I said, you take a breath and relax. And
driving in, flying in.
They're flying in.
Okay.
Flying in. So we'll see. Show the area off a little bit and see what they want to do. It's kind of more of a show and tell than it is to come here to buy something. It's a big decision for people.
Well, you want to check it out.
Sure, and should, because some, it's God's country to many, but to others, it's not. Mm-hmm. There's nothing there, there's nothing to do, you can't do this, can't do that. Mm-hmm. So, I want them to know that before, we want all our clients to know that when they come in, before they make that big decision.
People will tell you there's nothing to do there. There's a lot to do.
Oh, there's a ton of things to do.
You just have
God.
You have to want to do.
Yeah. You got to get out of the house a little bit.
Yeah.
And there's, between you guys and radio station, all the other people that are promoting things, the newspapers, Facebook, and everything else, there's something will come up. I got to, and then it'll get lost because something else came up. Next week is the 5th is Trout Fest in Cotter. Every Saturday they've got the farmers market. The farmers market's going in Mountain Home. There's, go out and meet people. They'll find things for you to do. Go to your church and talk to somebody. Don't just sit there saying, get out of my seat.
I get a kick out. You'll ask somebody, well, did you go do this week? No, I've never done that.
Yeah.
Well, you ought to try that.
Yeah.
You get a kick out of it.
You came here to start a new life, and that's what you're doing. You're starting a new life. Start anew. Be fresh.
Something new. Be new.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's different.
It is. And it's not, on maybe on the same scale. We're not going to get Taylor Swift here, but we're going to get decent. You can go to Raps.
No, I hear Swift Taylor's coming.
You might get that. Or you could go to Raps Barron, for example, and there's a new restaurant opened up the street here. Square Piano. No idea what that is, but we're going to go there and take a look and see.
Oh, the piano bar on the square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not in the square. It's where
not on the
Ragnac. It used to be where 66 is, the old.
Oh.
So
okay.
It's been a couple of things now, but things like that. There's places to go. There's things to do. You just come over.
Broaden your horizons.
Come over to the park and watch the kids play baseball. I got the little young ones down in the park down there below me, running around playing baseball and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to get the prisoners out there and square that field away. They usually bring them out once a year and get all the dirt work done around the bases.
After the rain quits.
Well, I know.
The rain quits.
The rain will quit, but it's that's a distraction right now. So they're probably falling a little behind in things they were going to do. But there's a lot to do here.
What's new in the real estate world?
Housing is the prime motivator, the prime income generator of an area. The amount of money that gets turned over from housing, it's that engine that drives the rest of the economy because so many other things are tied into that. Mm-hmm. The different, your Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware things, all of those things, the tractor guys. Where people come down and they buy. People come in and they buy a new piece of land, and so they want to go out and buy new stuff. Like I say, it's a new start. The furniture stores, people come in and they don't like this 1978 shag that's still in the house here, so we're going to tear that out. We're going to put down wood floors. We're going to gut the kitchen, the bathrooms, things like that. Keeping that economy going. The local contractors, they're buying their wood from Marchins or Meeks, or Meeks is something else now, but those types of things, that all keeps the go to the floor, and we're buying granite from Natural State on a project that we're working on. That's what keeps the economy going. The number of homes that sold, we're down a little bit year to date from other years, but it's not, it's not desperate. The market is still moving ahead. Stuff that's priced well, ready to go, is going. You can see it by the numbers that come up that are either taken back up or just go right to pending. They're so sure that this is a good deal, it's gonna close. They'll just put them in pending so that people could call on them. That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
In town, out of town, mini farms,
Yes.
big farms, what's selling?
Yes. We don't see a lot of big farms. They come up, but not a lot of them. People come and they want that concept of like a gentleman's ranch. They want
10 to 20 acres.
Yeah, just enough so they can say, yeah. When they talk to the boys back home, they say, yeah, I got my little ranchette here, and we got horses and goats, and she's gonna get some chickens or whatever, and that's a part of the market. The other part of the market is people coming and moving into condos in Big Creek. Just it's it. I'm done. I'm not gonna cut any more grass. I'm tired of paying Recton Wall to come out and cut my grass. We're just gonna not have to worry about anything. We can come and go as we want. We can go eat, get involved in the other activities, be a part of ASU, the library, whatever it may be, and those are, appealing to some. Some are going to places, not Silent Springs, over across the street from
Sycamore
Harper's.
Springs?
Sycamore Springs. That's it. Too many S's in there. And go into that where they don't have to do anything, but they're still independent. They can eat. There's just so many options of things you can do. You can just downsizing. We got some people that are trying to downsize. So we started looking at houses to downsize. And we ended up looking at bigger houses than they were in before they started wanting to downsize. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, but I thought you were trying to cut back. I'm just trying to help you find what it is you want. That's all. I just need to know what I'm looking for. That's the bigger thing. Is I need to know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, 'cause
and
if
sometimes
you
they
don't
don't
know,
know.
we can't help you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we don't know. Well, we just don't like this house anymore. Okay, that's different. That's fine. We can go out and we can see if we can find you something different. You don't like the floor plan. You don't like the area. What is it that took away some of the desirability of this home when you bought it? And then we go look from there. But Linda's got showings tomorrow and Sunday, I think. I'm going to be showing tomorrow. Sam's got people coming in. I mean, Reese has got something going. Reese just kind of takes care of his own. He's, God bless him. And, but tomorrow you can see the market moving ahead. It's still going. Prices are coming down a little bit when you look at listed price and what they're selling for. They're the vast majority of them are selling for less. You're getting people taking offers on homes because there's like 410.
Let's take a look at
it
those
is.
numbers while we're talking about it.
Yeah, it's like 410 homes. Hey, when it times out. Sure, now give me a hard time. Yeah, do.
You like our radar.
Yeah, exactly.
Lights on, but nobody's home.
This week in real estate, there were 57 new listings come on the market, 4 commercial properties, 14 parcels of land, 38 homes came on the market, ranging in price from $46,000 to $749,000. 4 of them are taking backups. There were 27 sales, 10 parcels of land, 17 homes sold. They range in price from $1.4 million to $22,000. Average sale price this week was $305,000, but that's partly because of the big one in there. 20 properties expired. There were 41 price changes, and currently we're up to 412 homes. So that gives you an idea. That's getting to be a big number. So people are going to, if they want to sell, you've got more competition. You can't just say, well, we're going to hold on. We're going to wait and see what happens. This is what happens. More homes come on the market. For 2024 year to date, there's been 298 homes have sold. The average sale price this year is $240,000 with 90 days on market. Last year, there had been 276 homes that sold. Average sale price was $221,000. In 2022, there had been 361 homes that sold. Average sale price was $221,000. And in 2021, there had been 324 homes that sold with the average sale price of $183,000. 2020, there had been 297 homes sold with an average sale price of $156,000. So going back to January 1st of 2020 to yesterday, there's been 6,311 sales, residential sales. If you think about that and the number of people that are here, it's
How far back did you
January 1st of 2020.
go? Of 2020.
So,
That's 50% of the people that live here.
well, I mean, you're not just talking about Mountain Home. You got the whole MLS.
Right.
So you're into Missouri, you're into some of the other adjoining counties and stuff. But the average sale price has been $214,000 with 97 days on market. So that time on market is kind of an interesting thing. I mean, that's moving right along. I mean, we've been into years for some in the past. You get into much bigger numbers, 180 days, 200 days. I talked to a guy, and there's a house that he wants to see, and he says, well, it's been on the market for a year. I said, if the house has been on the market for a year, it's either grossly overpriced or there's something desperately wrong with it, because it should have sold. There's
both.
enough buyers, yeah, or possibly both, and that could be two. We're good. So I says that's the market stuff is selling. I mean, the number of homes that sold this past week, they were like 30 days, 35 days, because there isn't a lot of refi going on right now. Mm-hmm. So because of that, the closing companies can get stuff done a lot easier. The banks can get things done a lot quicker. So we move forward. Rates are down again a little bit. I mean, it's a relative thing. Go get pre-approved. There's some great opportunities out here. Get pre-approved and get that done. See what you can really do, not what you think you can do or what Joe the barber tells you or Betty the beautician tells you. Go and see what you can really do from a bank. Local banks. I can't stress that enough. And I think I'm going to see if I can get Chris to come in next week, Nasari, and we could talk about some of these FHA, RDs, and loans like that, some of the less than, just conventional loans, mm-hmm. and things that could maybe help people out a little bit. They may not have thought about them for a little while, and see what we can do to help.
How they get you?
Call Linda. It's the best thing you can do. Call my honey, Linda. She's at 870-405-0793. The website's retirettoarkansas.net. We're always on that. But you can call her, text her, and get the train out of the station and get the wheels rolling and see what we can do to help you move on to the next phase of your life, whether you're buying, selling, whatever it may be.
There you go. It's been This Week in Real Estate with Mr. Bob Zadora. 870-405-0793 is her number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is her website. It's Football Friday. We'll be back in just a little bit.